Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Good to be with you. If you are on here live, then you know what to do. Say hi in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, then say hashtag replay. Um, and tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm curious to know, where are you tuning in from? Um, so let me see why. This is not, I think I don't have my monitor turned on. Hang on just a second. But again, please say hi in the chat. And I'm going to turn my monitor on. All right. So hopefully you can see my slides. And we're talking about how perfectionism, especially for high achievers with ADHD, often hides as procrastination in disguise. Like we think we're just procrastinating, but it's really due to perfectionism. I know none of you, you know, uh, deal with perfectionism, right? It's just me. Um, but again, if you're watching live, say hi in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, just type in there replay or hashtag replay, something like that. But we're going to uncover why this happens, why uh, perfectionism hides as procrastination, and most importantly, how to break free and take action instead of waiting for perfect. Um, and I have all these little mantras in my coaching program. I do have a group coaching program, by the way. So if you're interested in working with me, or at least just exploring what that would be like, I'd love to chat with you. It's uh, it's just the best way to explain what it is and ask you questions. You ask me questions. And then if you decide it's not for you, that's fine. But at least you'll know, right? So, but I have all these little mantras, and one of them is done beats perfect. So it's better to take action and get some momentum and get something going than to wait around for perfect. So, um, the problem with perfectionism. Um, you tell yourself you're not ready yet. You just need to fine tune it. You'll publish after one more tweak. Does that sound familiar? These these thoughts are classic signs of perfectionism. It feels like you're working hard, but in reality, perfectionism is a delay tactic. It keeps you from putting your work into the world. So let's dig into why this happens, and put in the chat if any of this sounds familiar. Uh, Perfectionism in ADHD often masks fear. It's a hidden fear behind perfectionism. Sometimes it's fear of failing or being judged for not meeting expectations. Surprisingly, it can also be fear of success, because success means stepping into the unknown. Your brain uses perfectionism as a shield, but that shield also blocks progress. So this is a tough one to beat. Uh, and this may, I mean, if you're not going to work with me in coaching, this may mean that you need to get some help from somebody in uncovering this hidden fear behind your perfectionism. That's really the only way to conquer it, I guess is a good word. But here's the truth: done is always better than perfect. Every time you wait for flawless, you lose opportunities. You lose opportunities for feedback, for growth, for impact. Focus on progress instead of perfect execution. That's the only way forward. Uh, Progress is greater than polish. And I'm not just telling you this. I actually practice this, and I am like a recovering perfectionist, still struggling with it. But uh, lately, I'd say in the past 4 weeks, I did a brand new free live masterclass which by the way, I'm doing again tomorrow, a free live masterclass. And so I'll put the link to sign up in the comments and would love to have you join us. It's going to be at noon Central tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. um, but I did a brand new one of those. I did a brand new workshop, and it was not perfect when I launched it. And part of me that bothered me, because I kind of wanted to wait because I worry my issue is that second one. I worry that I'm going to be judged if it's not perfect. And part of that's because I judge sometimes. Like if I see a bunch of typos in somebody's post, I'm like, oh, drives me crazy because I used to teach language arts. And I'm like, why wouldn't they proofread that, But and so I worry that people are going to see my mistakes and judge me. But I knew that my business needs to keep going, right? It needs momentum. And so I would rather get something out there and then go back and improve it. So probably each time I do that workshop, it's going to get better and better. Um, Instead of waiting until it's perfect, because I helped people, right? I would have missed those opportunities. Anyway, a lot more I could say about that, but we'll move on. So we're looking at the steps to break free. To beat perfectionism, I want you to start with 3 strategies. One, set a deadline and create accountability. You're going to have to do this. There may not be a deadline that's imposed on you. You have to create your own. Tell somebody about it. Tell somebody what your deadline is so that you're committed. But set a deadline because then you can't keep messing with it until it's perfect because you got to get it in by this deadline, right? Tell somebody else. Number 2, limit the number of revisions that you'll allow. Limit the number of revisions that you'll allow. 2 rounds max forces you to move forward. Um, I can't, I mean, I could sit there and probably make 20 revisions to something and still not be happy with it because I'm just picky. Ask my husband. And so limit the number of revisions that you'll allow. You're not allowed to revise it more than 2 or 3 times, right? And number 3, shift your mindset to focus on completion rather than perfection. This is huge. Okay, focus on getting it out, not getting it flawless. Done is what delivers results. You're going to get results whether it's perfect or not. And you'll probably get more results if you go ahead and get it out there and then just tweak it along the way. I know that's not comfortable if you're a perfectionist, but if you're in a business, especially, you're not going to make any money if you wait around for everything to be perfect. And then you go out of business and then you can't help anybody. So shift your mindset to focus on completion rather than perfection. Done beats perfect. Okay, focus on the done part. All right, short and sweet, just like me. I'm only 5'1". I know you can't tell I look really tall on the video, don't I? No, but I'm only 5'1". But if this resonates with you, you're tired of being stuck in the perfectionism loop, uh, come to the masterclass tomorrow. Come to the masterclass. Or if you're interested in the coaching program, reach out and I'll jump on Zoom with you. I don't get on Zoom to try to sell you something. I get on Zoom to find out if you're a good fit because it's not a good fit for everybody. And then if I think you're a good fit, I'll let you know that. And then you can decide whether you think you're a good fit. And only until we both agree will I tell you about the price and things like that. So you can't hurt. It doesn't hurt to just meet with me if you've got questions, um, because everybody's situation is different. So if you are struggling, don't struggle by yourself. I would love to help you. And if you're not going to get help from me, get help from somebody because life is short, you know? You don't need to be struggling with this perfectionism loop. All right. So, hope to see you in the live masterclass tomorrow. And if not, then maybe you can catch our next one. But I do hope that you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great week. And remember, done beats perfect. See you next time. Bye.